Who knows? You know, my technical difficulties, we always have a little bit of fun with that, right? Hey, if you don't know me, I'm Andy Peterson, and I am teaching a Fit and Fabulous class for the Art Church, but we're off on break right now, so I'm just teaching for fun. I love to work with ladies and get them healthy and fit and making healthier life choices that make you feel alive and excited, so that's kind of where we are with that. I was reading something today and it said, everything feels difficult when you're about to level up. Don't quit. That's my favorite quote for today. I was like, yes, don't quit. Because it is hard. Right when you're about to level up, you're like, I just don't think I can do one more. I don't think I can make that right choice. You can, okay? So I want you to take this opportunity and level it up. Don't quit. Because eventually you're going to get tired of starting over. People tell me that all the time, I'm tired of starting over, I'm tired of starting over. Hey, don't quit. Hot shot. Just don't quit. I promise it's gonna be okay. All right, let's get into tonight's workout. We're gonna do just about 30 minutes, a little over 30 minutes, and we'll go from there. I gotta get my little timer on because if not, I just get to talking and I forget what we're doing. So we'll start with squats. Put those feet right underneath your hips, not way out, right under. And all we're gonna do is sit back like we're sitting in a chair, like somebody, like that chair back there, like somebody moved it away from it. I'm reaching, okay? My knees go right over my toes. We're just reaching back and squeeze those booties under, okay? You wanna really squeeze it. All right, here we go. We got 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. Let's get warmed up. Take it down, and up, down, and up, down, and up, down, and up. I hope you can hear me. I got my music up a little loud tonight, but it keeps me on beat, right? We don't want to get too far off beat. I'd be all crazy on y'all, right? Take it down, and up. You're over halfway there, and up. Take it down. I want you, as you warm up, I just want you to get a little lower. We start about here. We're warming up, right? And then you get a little lower. Sitting those hips way back. Squeezing it up, because you know if we don't squeeze it, no one else will. Last one, squeeze from the top. Here's your 20 seconds of rest, all right? Oh goodness, it's wrong. I can time it, it'll be fine. It switched them around when we were doing a minute of rest, and we're not gonna do that. We don't need that, we're not like that, right? All right, 5 seconds, we're gonna go into a narrow squat with a tap out. So knees are close together and we squat and tap, squat, and tap, squat, and tap, squat. Now I want you to stay in that squat and reach that foot out. Stay in the squat, right? Tummy tight, always protect that back. We're gonna squat and tap. So take it to that pulse again. Last 2. We're gonna squat and tap out and stay down. Burn it out. Start to feel it in those little buns. Ready, tap, 1 more on this side, and stand it up. Okay, next we're gonna go into curtsy lunges. All you're gonna do is take one leg back behind. You're gonna kind of make an X with your thighs. Your knees gonna face forward, your hips are facing forward. You're just bending those knees back into a little curtsy like a little princess. Then we'll step to the other side and do the other side, okay? I was a dancer, so I tend to turn out a little bit more than I should, so keep those toes pointing forward, all right? Here we go. Let's take it back. Take it to the right, and up, to the left, and up, to the right, and up, and to the left, and up. Keep it going. Right? We're little princesses. Use that posture, suck in that belly. Take it back and stand up. You're working your whole hip here. You're building that strength in those hips because we lose that mobility, we lose that strength, and then we need hip replacements when we get old. We're gonna try to fight that. We're gonna try not to have that happen, right? Take it back. And up, 5 seconds. Last 2. Last 1. Shake it out. Next up, we're gonna go into a standing crunch. Hands behind your head. You're not really gonna pull on your head. All we're gonna do is crunch to one side. One elbow, your right elbow to your left knee, your left elbow to your right knee. So we're gonna crunch and crunch. 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. You ready? Here we go. Let's go right and left. See, sometimes you can work those abs without ever hitting the floor, right? Don't get me wrong, we're gonna hit the floor though. Just not yet. Take it across and across and across. Good job. Crunch it out. Boom, boom. Really squeeze those abs in. You should feel it all the way from those lower abs all the way up to your ribs, right? You're gonna work the whole rectus abdominis. It's gonna feel good. Squeeze it out. Like wring out that towel, wring out that towel. Keep it going. Keep it going. And take a break. Hey, I think somebody's joining me. Hey, Miss Patty, it's just me and you, sis. Let's see here, I'm gonna keep going. We're gonna do arm circles. Hi, I'm so glad you're here. Cause I'm like, it's just me, I'm filming, it's great. All right, we're gonna do our arm circles. We're gonna go forward for 20 seconds and back for 20 seconds. I'm so proud of you for running in and going. Here we go, take it front. Breathe, just breathe. The whole world has gone nuts, right? I'm determined things don't shock me like they used to. And let's go to the back. Keep that tummy tight, don't arch that back. Really put pressure in those arms. And rotate it back, and back, and back. Good job. Roll it, roll it, roll it. We're almost there. You start to feel a little fire in those shoulders. I like the little fire, it makes me happy. 6 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax those arms. I'm gonna turn that down just a little bit. Okay, next we're gonna do chest press. We did this on Monday. So all we're doing is we're taking those arms in a goal pose and we'll squeeze it in and open. Squeeze it in and open. But I really want you to squeeze those pecs, okay? Here we go. Let's take it open and squeeze it in and release and squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. And when I do this, I'll squeeze this way and then I squeeze back because I really want to work on those posture muscles too. We don't want to be all hunched over our desk all day long, right? We want to squeeze so we have really good posture. My mom always likes to tell me she was the posture queen of the 7th grade. I can't remember 6th or 7th, but it makes me laugh every time she says something like a posture queen. Maybe we need a posture queen these days. Maybe the posture queen of the media department at the ARC. And squeeze and release. And squeeze, last one. And let those arms down. Hey, Miss Patty, you're looking good, sis. Once you grab, do you have your weights handy? Grab your weights. Now we're gonna do tricep extensions. Do what? Oh, she's good, all right. Okay, so all we're gonna do is we're gonna hinge at the hips, tuck that tailbone, and all we're gonna do is row it up. We're gonna reach, back, back, and then we're gonna switch sides. Okay, and just keep going. So it's right, left, right kind of deal. Here we go. Row it up, take it back, and in, and down. Row it up, and back, and in, like the machine. I do a class and they always call it the machine. Because it's like chug, 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 chug. I think I can. In, and down. Take it up, and back, and in, and down. Other side, up, and back. Keep that hang time at the top. Last one. And shake it out a little bit. Next up, we're gonna do side leg lifts. So we put our weights down, and all we're doing is just working that balance, working that core. We're gonna take one leg out to the side, and we're just gonna lift, and lift, and lift. Then we'll switch sides. We're gonna do 20 seconds on one side and 20 seconds on the other side. Are we ready? Here we go. Take it up, and up. I do not know what I did, but my booty is sore. Whatever I did yesterday worked. I need to do it again. And up, and up. Keep that toe pointed forward and really squeeze that glute, right? You want to get that little dimple indentation. Not the kind that we don't like, the kind we do like. All right, and take that leg down, switch sides. Take it up, and up, up, and up. It didn't switch on me, so we might be a little like 7 seconds off. I'm gonna give us a few more on this one. Give me 4 more, go 4, and 3, and 2, and 1, and shake it out. Next, we're gonna do side lunges. So all we're gonna do is take it over to one side, stick our booties out back, and then bring them back under us, okay? Lean it out and come back under, all right? 2 seconds, and here we go. Let's take it left and together and right and together. Really bend that one knee, one leg stays straight. That inner leg stays straight, and you bend the outer leg. You really sit that booty back like you're reaching for that chair like in a squat, and really work that hip. You're gonna work the hamstring. It's gonna catch you. You're like, oh, I'm falling, it caught me. And then push back off, right? It caught me. And then we push it back up. It catches you. And then squeeze, catch, and release. Just like we're fishing. Catch, and release. One more on this side. And shake it out. Okay, we did this, that was last time or the one I filmed this weekend, but we're gonna do windmills. So our feet are out wide, and we're gonna bend one knee and reach for that toe and stand. Okay, on both sides. So you're just gonna have a T with your arms. You bend it over and up, over and up. Whew, good times here in the big city. Here we go, take it over and up, over and up. Be sure to sit those hips way back. So it's almost like the side lunge, we're just not stepping together and we're getting that stretch in between, right? I got a full body workout today. We're gonna hit almost everything. I think it is gonna be everything. And if you smile, it really is gonna be everything because it's gonna hit your face too. Oh my goodness, some of the things I say. Whew. Take it low and squeeze. Low and squeeze. Over and up. One more. Down and up. Shake it out. Okay, do you have like the craziest day? I'm like, poor Patty, she just rushed right in here. All right, so wood chopper. We're gonna take one weight. We're going towards our toe, and then we're gonna go straight up. So you're really gonna work this oblique, and you're gonna go down, and then as you come up, you squeeze, release that toe, chop the wood, okay? Here we go. Take it down, and up, down, and up, down, and up. Keep that chest up, that head held high like a little pineapple. Oh, you don't wear my pineapple shirt today. I didn't even plan that. Woo! Down and up, down. We're gonna switch sides. Take it down to the left, up to the right, and up, down. And I get a kind of good stretch as I come up. And I'm not like whipping myself around so I hurt my back, but very diligent. And down, squeeze, lift, down, squeeze, lift. Last one, and take a little break. Okay, we're gonna get our weights, we're gonna do bicep curls. And I'm just moving us straight through because you know we can just go fast. It's just us. All right, we've got 8 seconds. Are you breathing? I know you just ran in your house. Here we go, take those weights, elbows tucked in, and all we're gonna do is curl it up and release. Curl it up and release. Curl and release. Curl and release. Keep that tummy tight so you're not rocking back and forth. Curl. A lot of people will move their elbows. It's not your elbows, just your guns right there need to move, right? You're pulling it up and release. Pull it up and release. If we start moving our elbows, our shoulder gets too involved. And we don't want that kind of injury. It just does not work for us. Oh my goodness, last one and release. Goodness, that 40 seconds just kind of flies by on me. Next up is dead bug. We did that one the other day. So all we're doing is hinging at the hips and our arms are down. All we're gonna do is lift one arm back, one arm front, palm up, palm down, and then alternate. Okay, this one works your shoulders, your chest, your back, everything. It feels really good. Here we go. And lift, and lift. The arm in front, your palm is facing down, and the arm in back, it faces the ceiling. Lift and lift. Really squeeze that shoulder blade on the back side. Lift, lift, lift. It really doesn't come up over your shoulder, either direction for sure. And you want to keep your head right in line with that spine. Dig deep, even when it starts to burn. The burn is where we make the progress. You're like, oh, I can't do 2 more. Yes, you can. Here we go, last one. And release. shake it out. Okay, next up is rows. Hey, good job. I got a picture of that one. Not really, I just clicked over to you, so that was good. So next up is rows. So we're hinged over, and we're just gonna pull those elbows back and squeeze those shoulder blades and lower back down without arching your back. Ready? And let's go. Take it up and down. Whole different kind of machine now, right? Up and down, up and down. I'm still trying to figure out the new workout room office space. It's a little different. I'm like, ooh, where do I stand where they can see me? Oh, goodness. It's always something. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Squeeze them up. I can kind of feel it in my lats, like right down here. And who doesn't want to work that little area? I don't need that brow fat. Squeeze it up and release. I love the things that I talk about. I'm like, hey, I don't want that. All right, we're gonna do one leg back. We're gonna keep our weights because Patty, you're tough enough and we're moving on, right? Okay, we're gonna do a single leg lunge. So you're just gonna step back and we're just gonna pulse. We're gonna stay down for 20 seconds. We'll switch in the middle, okay? Here we go. Take that leg back and we're just pulsing it out. Push through that front heel so your toes aren't, your knee isn't going over your toes. And we're just adding the weights just to have a little extra weight. So your legs are just working a little bit harder. Keep that core tight. And let's switch sides, step it together, and reach back. Here we go. Take it down. And remember, your knees are kind of at a 90-90, and you're just really squeezing that leg as you lift up. It's kind of like where your hamstring meets your glute. I can feel that squeeze in there. I'm like, oh, it's kind of burning. My quad's burning on the other leg. Last one. Step it up. Good job. Okay, we don't need our weights for this one, so we'll drop it down. And all we're gonna do on this one is we're gonna take one leg back. Actually, hold on. I think we switch. I think we're gonna do 20 seconds. So basically we're just lifting, lift, lift. You're just barely tapping that toe and lifting. Okay, if you need to hold on to something, hold on to something. If not, really check that balance, right? Because we wanna work our core at the same time. All right, let's take that right leg back. And we're gonna squeeze that glute. Here we go. Take it up and up. It's not a big movement, it's very little, right? You're just lifting and lowering. But we're squeezing it so somebody else will. Woo! Get those peaches. I don't know about you, but I want to be jiggling when I walk away. I want those peaches nice and tight. I'm watching this video today and she's like, hi, tight and right. And I'm like, I don't know what that means, but it makes me laugh. So there we go. It's all those things you probably shouldn't say because you don't really know what they mean. Like you have an idea, but you don't. And lift, and lift, and lift. Oh goodness, we're just gonna have to do 40 seconds on the other leg. Switch sides. Rest. I put splits in, but you know, it doesn't tell me all the time. Keep lifting. Take that left leg up. Just straight back behind you. Really focus on keeping those hips pointed forward. Lift and lift. Lift, tummies tight. And don't let it go into your lower back. You just want to lift enough to engage that hip. Building that strength in those booties. I gotta watch this one because it's a 50-second thing and we don't need 10 extra seconds, I'm sure. Take it up and up, up and up. Give me 3 and 2 and 1 and take a break. Okay, next up, we're gonna do sumo squats. So I'm gonna grab my weights. I think you can too, Miss Patty, as long as they're not too heavy, but we're gonna turn those toes out wide. Our knees are gonna track above our toes. And all we're gonna do is have those weights in front of us and we're just gonna lower down in and squeeze back up. Join me now. Take it down and squeeze down. I really squeeze with those inner thighs on the way up. So I feel it all the way from my knee all the way to my booty. So I feel it everywhere when I squeeze. Because even if I'm not carrying a lot of weight, it's still work. Like I want to work it. I don't want to waste that energy. Take it down and up. I always wish like teenagers or even Reagan like do stuff and she's like, and I'm like, that's not doing anything. I mean, it's not horrible, but it's not great either. Squeeze it up. Take it down and up. Give me one more and squeeze. the serve the platter. I like this one. It's good for your rotator cuff, kind of builds that strength in those shoulders. It's like you have a tray. You have 2 trays. And you're gonna serve some hors d'oeuvres and come back. Serve some hors d'oeuvres and come back, okay? Here we go. 40 seconds on. Take it or leave it. Take it or leave it. Our hors d'oeuvres would be salad right now, right? Or a shot of a shake. Oh my goodness. I'm actually feeling pretty good though. And close. Serve the platters and bring them home. Nobody wants that chicken kebab. Serve the platters and back in. Serve and back. Squeeze those shoulder blades together and back. My elbows stay in the whole time. I don't let them flare out. Just my hands. Just giving those shrimp out. All right, release. Oh my goodness, I made myself laugh. Okay, next up is back flies. So we hinge at the hips, tuck that tailbone, tummy in, arms down in front. And we have a slight bend in our elbows, and all we're going to squeeze those shoulder blades and lower back down, okay? All right, we're just cranking through this. Here we go. Pat's like, can we rest yet? Take it up. No, you didn't say that, I did. Take it up and release. Let's slow it down just a little bit. So you really get that squeeze in between your shoulder blades. Just like you got a pencil back there. And you're gonna hold it in and then let it go. Hold it and let it go. Squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. I was thinking the other day, even like the most fit people in the world, they still have folds, even if it's just their skin or their muscles. They even jiggle. Everybody does. Like, we just have to remember everybody does these things, and we're just getting better and better all the time by working out and staying fit, right? All right, so this one's the lunge twist. So we're gonna take a step forward, and we're gonna twist over that leg and come back. Hold your little weights at your chest, and then we'll step it back up. And then we'll lunge forward, twist, center, step back up. Okay, so we're lunging forward. And here we go. Take that right leg forward and twist back and together. Forward, twist, center, back, forward, twist, center, back, forward, twist, center, back. Good job. Take it forward. Remember, don't let that knee come in front of those toes. It's like your ankle is kind of like, hey, there's a wall here, don't go past it, right? And the reason we're doing the twist, it's good for your abs. Standing ab work, it's always fun. Last one, and pull it back together. Good job, okay. We're gonna do around the world, so get one leg this time. We're gonna have our feet hip width apart, and all we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the right. I just want you to take the weight up, around, don't arch back. I want you to kind of come straight up over your head and then down and up, okay? I'm going down to about where my weight is around my shins. I'm not going all the way to touch the floor. All right, we're gonna do 20 seconds on one side and 20 seconds on the other. Here we go. Circle it up and down. Squeeze those hips under you and reach. Abs in tight. You should really feel this in your abs and your shoulders. And back down. And we're gonna go the other way. Take it down and up, all the way down. Squeeze those hips under you and release them. And squeeze them back under and release. One more time, around. And we're just kidding, I think 2 more. Yeah, 1 more, we got it. And up. There we go. Okay, that was very good. Let's hit the floor because we're gonna do some real ab work. And I've got to get a different mat because this one's not quite thick enough. So let me grab this. So I don't have like, ow, this hurts. I'm gonna turn this too a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna come down on our backs. Are you still with me, Patty? Oh, I see you. All right, come down to your back. Except for I need this other camera to see me too because I'm filming. I don't know if it can, but we're gonna try it. Okay, so we're gonna do, I don't know if it's just you, Patty, I can try new things with you. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're going to go back on our backs. I gotta move my little mic, Patty. Yeah, I didn't just make you do hard stuff. Right? Because you have abs of steel, Patty. All right. Hold on, I gotta pause. This is gonna go. Okay, so what we're gonna do is, let's leave our feet on the ground today. You're gonna take one leg up like a bicycle. Your hands are behind your head. You're gonna curl up, shoulder up towards your knee. Then you're gonna reach towards that toe, straighten your leg, reach that elbow, and come back to center. Drop the foot. You're gonna bicycle, reach, bicycle, down. Okay, so you do 3 moves on one side. Okay? Are you so excited? I can tell you might be. All right, lay it back. Here we go. I'm gonna start with my left leg. Bicycle, reach, bicycle, down. Bicycle, reach, bicycle, down. Bicycle, reach, bicycle, down. Bicycle, reach, bicycle, down. Take it up and up. That's all we're doing is going up. I was telling Kennedy today, all I do is win, win, win. And she's like, stop singing that song. But I like it, because we should just all win all the time. At least in our heads, right? Bicycle, kick it up, bicycle, back down. Other side. You should really feel it in those obliques. Keeping that lower back on the floor the whole time. You know, it's my goal in life to always protect that lower back. Good job, keep going. Bicycle, reach, bicycle, down. I'm just making sure my watch is going. Bicycle, down. One more on this side. Bicycle, reach, bicycle, down. When we're doing these, I want you to make sure that your back's hitting the floor and you're sucking that belly button into your spine, right? You don't want it to pooch out, you want to suck it in. All right, next up, we're gonna do rock and roll. So we're here, we're gonna do a little bit modified. Eventually we're gonna get a little bit harder, but for now, you're gonna grab behind your knees, and all we're gonna do is roll up to seated. Try to not touch your feet. If you need to, you can, okay? And then we'll roll back down, and then we'll sit back up, okay? When you're rolling, I want you to try to control it. Not like hike your feet up and try to kick yourself up. I want you to control down and up. It is a little bit tricky, but I think you can do it. You ready? Here we go. Take it back and up. Whoa, I didn't stop. Back and up. It's so hard not to kick my feet because it makes it easier. And roll it back and up. And I pause at the top to kind of catch that balance, and then I roll again. To make it harder, you can let go of those knees and roll. And I put my hand down. Keep rolling. Just keep rolling. Just keep rolling. And back and up. Keep that tummy sucked into your spine. Once you hit that lower back, you want to keep it on the floor. Take it back and up. Take it back. Try not to touch those feet. And roll it back and up. Roll it back and up. Last one. And hold it up. Ah, good job. Let's see. Man, I really cranked through that. That was fast. How you feeling? She's just like, I don't think so. Why? I love it. That's good. All right. And hey, since I have you, let's flip over and we'll do this real quick. Okay, we're going to do skydivers. So you're on your belly. Your hands are going to go by your ears, and your knees are going to turn out. And all we're doing is lifting our shoulders up and our knees up, like our thighs up off the ground. So all we're going to do is just lift and lower, lift and lower. It's not a big movement, but it kills me. And I think I just don't have the strength in the back like I'm supposed to, because some people just can crank those out. I'm like, I did 2 and I'm dying. Okay, so we're going to try to do 8. Because we got to build up those muscles, right, Maddie? It'll be good. All right.
I'll do it.
Okay, good. I love it. All right, so my hands are just kind of close to my ears. Here we go. Take it up and down. 2 and down. 3 and down. 4 and 5 and 6. Only 2 more. 7 and 8. Oh, that felt good. All All right. Let's pull those knees up under us and come into child's pose. I don't know why in the evenings I have this Apple TV and it cuts off like in the middle of our class. And I'm like, where does it go? Like the computer didn't move, it's still there. Anyway, all right, we're gonna reach those hands way forward. We're gonna pull back into child's pose. I always love when I teach class and I'm talking and filming at the same time because people are probably like, what is she doing? Who's Patty? Oh, I know who Patty is, that's all that matters. All right, I want you to take one arm under and we're gonna do that thread the needle and really press into that shoulder. Get a good arm stretch. And breathe. Some of these feel so good, I quit talking. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm just to keep talking. Take that other arm under and stretch it. That feels good. All right, I want you to come up to a modified plank. So we're gonna be on our knees, but I want you to press those hips down where you're engaging your glutes. Your hands are right under your shoulders. And I want you to squeeze your shoulder blades together and then press them away. Okay, so you're gonna squeeze so it kind of drops you down and then press. All right? All right, here we go. Let's do 8 of those. We'll take it down and up, squeeze, and up. So it's like we retract them and we press them away. We retract them, they squeeze, up. 4 more. Tummy's tight. 3, up. 2, up. 1. All right, press back into that child's pose again. Oh, yeah. All right, let's curl those toes under and get a little down dog. So press those hips up to the ceiling and push back through those, your head like towards your biceps. Press into those legs, getting a good long stretch in your hips and your calves. Make space in your back. Just make everything as long as you can. Make space for the stretch, I always like to say. All right, come forward into pigeon. We're gonna bring that right leg forward and up towards our hands. And we're gonna just curl that back toe under and just sit into it and get a good stretch in that hip. Good job. This is one of my favorites. It feels so good. If you want to, you can walk on down and lay it out. Get a pretty good stretch right here, though. Oh. My new workout office space is right by the bathroom, too, so you hear people flush the toilet. It's kind of fun. Okay, curl that toe back under. Push back into down dog. Give it a good stretch. Walk the dog a little. Bend one knee, straighten the other. Bend the other, straighten. All right, push both heels down. Bring that other leg forward. It's my left one. We're going to come into pigeon on the other side. Try to get that leg perpendicular to your hands. Like you want to make like, not perpendicular, like horizontal. My foot doesn't quite turn that way, but you get the picture. You want to look like an equal sign, kind of. And just lay into it. Not the bad kind, the good kind. Oh, that feels nice. All right, press back into down dog again. And come down to those knees, into a tabletop position. Let's do a little cat and cow. So you're gonna just arch that back up like towards the ceiling, like a little scared cat, and blow out all the air. And inhale the cow. Take that head towards the ceiling, tailbone towards the ceiling. Press all the air out, come into cat. And release into cow. And back into cat. One more time through. And release into cow. And just come back to a neutral spine. And let's roll over onto our high knees and come into a little butterfly. The soles of our feet together. That is not the soles of your feet, Patty. I feel like I lost you. There she is, Kay. Oh, I love it. All right, are you ready for lay down relaxation time? Okay, good. All right. So since you're there, do you stretch your legs all the way out, Patty, or do you bend your knees?
I bend my knees.
Okay. Well, and it all depends on what your back feels like and what you feel like today. So I'm like, that's perfect. I was just asking. All right. Take it down and take those palms to the ceiling. Close those eyes. I'm going to tell Alexa to be quiet. Alexa, stop. All right. I just want you to really focus on breathing. We're going to have a mindful minute. I want you to breathe in for 4 counts, hold on the 5th count, and release for 5 breaths. So you breathe in, 2, 3, 4, hold, release, 2, 3, 4, 5. So inhale through the nose, 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold, and release, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, and hold. Release, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, and hold, exhale. Inhale, and hold, and exhale. And inhale, and hold, and exhale. Now just continue breathing and focus on taking in all the good stuff and letting out all the bad. And I'm just going to give you a minute here of quiet. I'm not going to talk, so I'm still with you, but I'm not going to talk for a little bit just so you can have a minute to be present with yourself. It's been a busy, crazy day, so here we go. Take that breath. Start to bring your mind back to right where you are. Look at those fingers and toes. Bring life back into your body. Really focus on big inhale and big exhales. Give me one more big inhale and exhale. Take those arms up over your head and give me a good morning stretch. And roll over to one side. And press yourself up to seated. And you can stay there because I'm going to turn off some video and that way we can chat for a little bit.